Alright, Shalom Akim. As he give all praises, all honors, and all glories unto Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahushai. 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 So I just want to get any buzz about not doing work, It's gonna be going in on the talents though. So this is James 2 verse 14. It says, what doth it profit, my brethren, though a man say he hath faith and not works, can faith save him? Like, if you don't do the work, you're gonna be saved. So Psalm 2 verse 17 says, even so, faith without works is dead. Being alone. So right there, it's pretty showing you that put in the work, put in the work now, rest later. Like, you need to understand, Akim, that this faith that we have is a gift. So this is Ephesians 2 verse 8 to 9. It says, for by grace are ye saved through faith, and that ye and that not of yourself. It is a gift of Yahweh. So already showing that you gotta put in the work, to be saved. Put in that work, rest now, work now, rest later. So that would be talents. So this is Matthew 25 verse 14. So I'm just gonna jump down to the points about the talents. So jump down to the point of the talents. So the men that they got talents, and then they're talking to Yahweh, Yahushai, and they were saying unto Yahushai, Yahushai said, well done, good faithful servant. But then he's all like, to the one that addicted the talent on earth, the one that addicted the talent on earth, he gave that talent to he gave that talent to the one that was putting in work. So look what he says to the one that was putting in the work. He said, and cast ye unprofitable servant into the outer darkness, and they shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. It's right there showing that you don't put in work, you'll be part of the destruction that's going to come to America. It's like, I want to actually get some precepts from what I was saying. So let's jump into verse 15. It says, and unto one he gave 5 talents, to another 2 talents, to another 1 talent, every man according to his several abilities, and straightway took his journey. It means he went his way. Says that he that received 5 talents went traded with them. Went traded with the same, and made 5 other talents. I mean, he did the work. And likewise, he that received 2 talents gained 2 other talents. But he that received 1 talent went and digged into the earth, and the earth's lock, and hid his Lord's money. After a long time, of those after a long time of these servants cometh and reckoneth with them. It says and so that he received 5, and so he that received 5 talents came and brought 5 other talents, and said, Yahweh, O Lord, said, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 5 talents. Behold, I have gained beside them 5 talents more. So right there, showing that he did the work that was planned for him to do. Meaning he may not have been a great speaker, but he still did the work. Other than that, but like But get back to the scripture though. It says, his Lord said unto him, Well done, good and faithful servant. That has been faithful over a few things. I will make thee rule over many things. Enter ye into love, into the joy of thy Lord. So I'm going to say, he also that received 2 talents came and said, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 2 talents. Behold, I have gained 2 other talents beside them. And then the last guy, the one who's slothful, says, his Lord said unto him, Well done, good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I'll make thee ruler over many things. Enter ye into the joy of thy Lord. Says, then he that received 1 talent came and said, Lord, I knew thee, that thou art a hard man, reaping where thou hast not sown, and gathering where thou hast not strawed. And I was afraid, and went hid your talent in the earth. Lo there thou hast been. That is, Slock says, and I was afraid. And so I start from the beginning. And I was afraid. I went and hid that talent in the earth. Lo, there thou hast that is thine. Just like, so it's for you. And he's like, his Lord answered and said unto him, Thou wicked and slothful servant, thou knowest I reap, and where thou knowest I reap where I sow not, and gather where I have not strawed. Slock. That says, therefore, thou oughtest. Therefore, I pay my money to exchangers, and then at my coming, I have Slock. I should have received many own with usury. So he should have gained like the ones that gave him back the talents. The one that gained 5 talents. He said, so Slock, get back to it though, says, take therefore the talent of him and give it unto him which have 10 talents. Right there showing that you gotta put in the work to gain that rest. Says, for unto every one that hath shall be given, and he that shall have abundance. Slock says, for verse 29 says, for every one that hath shall be given, and he shall have abundance. But he that hath not shall be taken away, even that which he hath. Says, and cast ye unprofitable servant into utter darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Right there showing that put in the work so you get into that rest, you know. At the end of the day, because at the end of the day, we got part of the righteous man, you know, which how it created for us to walk in, you know. It says, and he that slug. So this is Ephesians 4 verse 24. Says, and put on the new man, which how was created to in righteousness and true holiness. You know, right? They're showing that for in other words, for us not to be that last servant, we have to put in the work. You know, just put in that work, Akim. Keep on pushing. Just do the work, man. Doesn't matter if you don't know too much. Just do the work. Like you know, you could break down the RFID scriptures. Don't tell people not to take that. Tell people not to take the chip. You know. You could do the 12 tribe sign breakdown. You know, just whatever you can do to stay in the spirit to get your mind into scriptures and get your mind out the fuck so the whole flesh gets sealed up and get the fuck up out of here, man. Just do it, you know. That's so that they give all praises, all honors, and all glories to Ka Halal La Yahweh Bashim Shai. Double honors, my apostle, great millstone. I do teach them, I do rule well. So such a manner and for the glory who puts truth. Knowledge and sincerity. Shalom to you, manner and for the glory.